Hello and welcome back to Mordheim City the Damned and the adventures of our resurrected unnamed dead warband with me Barden. As you can see, Wambram got some chest wounds. His recovery time is 3 days, and the downside is that he suffered a grisly injury to the chest. Even after recovery, this wound leaves the warrior weakened, reducing its toughness and maximum toughness by 1. And seeing as we've been building up his toughness, that's really a bit of a blow for us, but at least he's not dead.
Fantastic.
Or, well, in fact, he is dead, but at least he's not dead as per the game. He managed to still get 4 XP. He got up to rank 2. He's got 1 martial and 2 skill points. Cave-In got 4 XP as well. He got 1 mental advancement, so he's marching towards knowledge Mordheim. Cliff got 4 XP and a mental as well.
The gods are with you.
Axel got 4 XP. He's hit rank 2. He's got 1 martial and 2 skill points.
Nice progress.
Mammy's boys hit rank 2 as well. He got 4 XP. He's got 1 physical advancement, 1 mental advancement, and 2 skill points.
The gods are with you.
Sip has now hit rank 5. He got 6 XP, got 1 mental, 1 strategy point, and 2 physical advancements. So that's really good for him. He's going to be very useful as long as he can actually hit. But as you can see, we didn't actually get a martial, so we can't improve his weapon skill. Lobbite got 6 XP, 1 martial and 1 mental. So we didn't get a physical, and that's a pity because I want to improve her toughness. I am going to give her some armor though. For exceptional wordstone, we didn't really get an exceptional return. We got 0 clusters from that fight, so I'm not sure, given that we got a chest wound, I'm not sure if it was worth the risk really. Now let's get our treatment paid. Let's pay our upkeep. So now we got 3 days. We've got a bit of downtime. I am going to remember to spend our points. We don't really have the money though to train anybody up. But what I can do is, I'm pretty sure that our next wordstone request is going to be for 114 weight or somewhere around there. I believe last time it was 114 weight. So that means we've got roughly 40, well, we got 42 wordstone to potentially send off and sell before we actually get that request, and that will give us probably enough money to get some skills on somebody, and I think we're going to do that. And it might actually be an idea to get the healing globe, or I think it's the infused globe on Mammy's boy, to potentially give our guys a little bit of a buff. So let's continue. So here we want to go intelligence. Okay. Now Sip, he's got good toughness. We're going to build up his strength so he can hit harder. And we're going to, let's see, we're gonna work on his intelligence. We might be able to get knowledge more time on his as well. Of course, an injury that reduces his intelligence will make that not impossible, because we can still do it using other things, but you know, it would mean forsaking maybe using a grimoire or something on someone else, so I don't really want to do that. Let's increase alertness here, and weapon skill, because obviously our build is all about trying to hit people. Now let's send off some wordstone. So we're gonna send it to Cutthroat then, hoping that Black Pit Settlement will then give us better better prices in the future. So 31, 41. Okay, so we're gonna send 41. That means that we're still gonna have enough to meet our next shipment request. We're going to get 205 gold for that. So that should give us enough money to be able to handle all of our expenses going forward and pay for one set of skills for someone.
Market stock has been replenished.
Okay, so market stock is replenished. That reminds me that we need to snag some armor for Love Bite. Okay, so what we've got here? We've got formula of climbing. Don't really want that. Formula of surprise. Now that's not too bad, but it's not something we can afford at the moment. I'm going to buy this heavy armor. The heavy armor is going to go to Wham, and he's going to pass his light armor to Lovebite. So let's do that. Then we're going to sell some stuff. So the Crimson Shade can go.
Task completed.
That pendant, we need to give that to somebody. Let's get rid of this draft. The shields can go. The antitoxin and the flail can go as well. Okay, so let's first do the equipment swap. So let's change him to heavy armor. Oh, I think we actually had a heavy armor already. And let's give her armor. Yeah, we did have another heavy armor, so so that's why her model changes, is when she has the armor on. Now we have a pendant, tends to pass all known fear and terror tests, and an amulet increases magic resistance by 5%. Well, she doesn't suffer from fear or terror tests, I don't believe. So we're going to give her an amulet. Then on our zombies, going to give one a pendant. Guy. We're going to give Cliff an amulet. Now let's spin the day forward. So Wham Bram is now back in action. We can actually pick a mission. So first up we got Horrors of Mordheim. It's normal, Wordstone Rush, average and poor. Visions of Dread, Crush Their Will. It's a brutal, it's good and good. And then we got Horrors of Mordheim, Crush Their Will, good and good. So let's see. We're going to pick, I think, between the two brutal missions. One warband divides into 3 strike teams while the other is scattered randomly, so both are split up. One warband deploys tightly around their wagon while the other is scattered randomly around the area. So we're going to go for that one and take the chance that we're the ones that deploy close to our wagon. But that is going to be next time, and it does bring us to the end of this video. If you want to be informed when new episodes are available, please subscribe. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like. And if you want to chat, please leave a comment below. I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye.